So in point one, I made an allusion to this come full circle moment that was almost like the core driver, even more than just, the idea, go to Toronto. And what prompted me to almost pay attention to it more than maybe I would have otherwise. Because although it was a recurring thought, and yes, maybe at first it barely registered. It was like a butterfly just landing and then flitting away, so ephemerally, right? And then the reason that it felt sticky to me, the reason that it became like this niggling factor in the back of my mind, the reason why I didn't just let it go that way that, like I mentioned, you might just shoo a younger sibling away who's kind of bothering you or whatnot. And I just started playing with it. I started getting curious. I started inquiring on it. I started actually giving it like a real serious, a bit of like turning it over, almost just like, having a conversation with it. It's really because this same voice recurred, like this same voice started when I was 17. When I was 17, I actually had a voice. I was just on the brink of starting university. I had just completed an orientation day, right? As it were. You tour the campus, whatnot, and just before you're about to start. And I had this very clear feeling tell me, go travel. And it was the exact same thing, right? It was like the idea, it was the voice that told me go to Toronto. It didn't make sense to me. I didn't really have any it didn't have a clear sense of like, oh, I've been thinking about this for a long time. Oh, I really, it wasn't like this thing that it felt very close to me, as it were. It was just like, I'm getting driven to the campus. I still live at home. I've never actually gone anywhere on my own. Obviously, I'm just about to start university. This is like, I'm not even in that headspace of like, go travel. So it feels very far-fetched. It feels quite out of the blue. It feels like something that it was just too far for me to bridge between the idea to the actual implementation. And so if I were to apply this and actually apply this warmer, cooler game and this conversation with myself to that version of me at 17, it would have been like, well, the next step is you obviously just stop the thing that is feeling quite cold or cool to you at this moment. Because to me, university was never something that I actually wanted to do. I almost just did it out of obligation. I did it out of maybe FOMO. I did it because other people thought it was for me or something. So notice that all of these things are not warmer. They're not out of self-knowledge. They're not out of my visceral responsive hell yes. They're more like, so when this voice tells me go travel, I don't really know what to do with that. So by this time I'm 27 and I hear the voice go to Toronto, I'm giving it more attention than I might otherwise, because this voice had recurred to me once before. And this is the story of the month before the train.